Hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of You Hate to See It, where we talk about all the shows you love and hate to see. I'm Khari Presley, also known as KP, also known as Khari Gold. And I'm joined here with my brother, our resident cinephile here, man. I got my man Scotty Scorsese, also known as Thomas Washington. What's up, bro?
What's going on, folks? See you at the South Carolina
You
pull over
already
today.
know. You already know, man. My girls took care of business over the weekend, so we repping them all week.
And how about the kids? The
Them
kids.
heels, yes, sir.
Talk about it.
We going all the way. But this is a movie pod, man.
Understood.
This is a movie pod, and we're gonna talk about the best night in movies, man. We're gonna talk about the Oscars. If you didn't tap into the Oscars, I think you missed a pretty good show, man. Tom, what you think about the Oscars this year compared to more recent years? I felt really good about this. I gotta say, I really loved the whole show.
Yeah, realistically, I think it was one of the better shows. The performances, all the performances were right. Never heard Becky G to the money.
Becky G.
What else? We had I don't know, Jimmy Kimmel just always looks like natural whenever he's up there doing these awards. Not the biggest Kimmel fan, don't dislike him, but I think the coolest thing to watch him do is kind of interact with the crowd. It has his highs and his lows. I mean, he's like the funniest guy. Like I said, I'm personally I'd be tired to be checked, but I do think the monologue was pretty good. Like I said, he had his ups and his downs. For some of the things you saw his dinner, he probably were kind of sidelining him a little bit, but that's to be expected, So overall, I'll give it about an 8.5 out of 10. Not the best I've ever seen, but we'll get into that.
Yeah, word. Nah, all right. So yeah, I like Kimmel, man. And like Kimmel's just solid. Like he's not gonna maybe blow you away with some of the jokes, but like he gonna keep it moving. He knows damn near everybody in there. They either been on the late night show or some shit. Damn. They either been on like the late night show or something, or he's interviewed them before. But yeah, I thought Kimmel was solid, for sure. There's been some talk recently. Damn, that No Train, I don't miss that shit at all.
Don't miss that.
I don't miss that shit at all. But yeah, I mean, there's been some talk with like when Mulaney came up, John Mulaney.
Yeah,
like he was good. They're like, oh, John Mulaney needs to host the Oscars. John Mulaney needs to host the Oscars. I'm like, chill, man. I thought Kimmel did a good job. There's no need to come for this man's job already. But I mean, Mulaney was nice. I know that's your boy.
Realistically, I mean, I won't say guy, but like the time. Realistically, the timeline's been talking about him, like hosting the show, doing that type of thing for a while. And I mean, granted, he's done some things in his own way that, but at the same time, like I feel like he's another one just feels comfortable more time crowd. Like he's like standing about. That's what they do. So like, get in front of a crowd and kind of just ripping off some jokes about the crowd or about just the general ethos of entertainment these days, whether it's they could be breaking down politics, whatever you're going to talk about. But yeah, I think Mulaney like just has that kind of bounce. He has a good feel for the crowd, how to get the crowd engaged. He does. So yeah, I definitely think he should get a shot at some point. Is it the Oscars? Is it maybe something a little more I'm not sophisticated the word?
I think he did like the Independent Spirit Awards or something. So like, yeah, he's got the experience, but it was just like on a much smaller scale.
He done like a what's it called? Like a not the State of the Union address. You know what I'm saying? Like what's the joint at the White House?
Oh, the correspondence dinner.
Yeah.
I don't think he has, but yeah, that'd be a pretty good one too for him.
That's what I'm saying. Just kind of like a something light to start off. Like, can he really do this? Versus like again, if you get him in front of Hollywood folks and they actually work with him type shit. Like, they're probably not gonna. His bag probably isn't as deep.
And I think Michael Chase said this a while ago, but it's just a hard job, like hosting those award shows and shit, because like those people don't want to be made fun of. Those people think they're the shit. So like,
exactly.
They're like try to joke on them. They're all like, fuck this guy. So it helps to have like a Kimmel that like knows everybody and he's just like a guy that everybody kind of fucks with. So
that's valid, because wasn't what's called Chris Rock did it a few years back, and granted, like Chris Rock was just meant like black host and everything's flying. And everybody's looking at him sideways to the beginning.
He literally got slapped. So
also true, yeah.
So like it's a tough job, actually. But I think the best part of the show, I mean, I think everybody thinks the best part of the show. I'm an official Ryan Gosling convert. Now I know for sure that's your guy, and hey, I'm with you
Correct.
now.
Correct.
I don't know why it took a pink suit and singing about being a Barbie doll to convert me, but hey, that nigga's got charisma, man. I'm fucking with Ryan Gosling.
And that's literally, you just said the word, it's charisma. When you think of someone like with charisma, I'll say it a million times, where him, Brad Pitt, throw my dog JD Washington in there now. Like, some people just have that thing that
Okay,
makes you like, all right, like,
that prime
anything
Will
he's in, I'm
Smith.
sold.
Yeah, that
Say,
prime
yeah,
Will Smith.
exactly. Like, you need that guy. And Dawson, like, if that's not even further proof, I mean, first off, he came out the crowd with it. This wasn't like an elaborate. Everybody was like, I think it was one of those things that's been talked about up to this point. Like, is he going to perform? Is he not going
Yeah,
to
yeah.
perform? So then once it gets to like I won't say a lull in the show, but like, you weren't expecting that, much less expecting him to come out the crowd singing.
Nah, out the
So like,
it's
the
crazy.
way he did it, he said the way he did it was just very like charismatic and like fun for everybody. Just like you said, the ones that are in the crowd that don't want to be there getting cracked on. He's sitting here, getting, you know what I'm saying, has Martin Scorsese, I don't know if you saw, but him just all around the crowd, like laughing, dancing to the music.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? He said, oh, he's not his own, so which we'll get to later. He was still like, I don't know. We just further proof again. That's my dog. Shout out to you guys.
Shout out Ryan Gosling, man. Say, even Minda wasn't even there. She at the crib watching the kids. Like, come on, B. Like, I got this. I'm gonna sing I Just Can and I'm gonna come back home, man. That's all it is.
Hey, did his thing.
All right, so let's get into some of the awards, because there was a lot of predictions out and a lot of the awards went as predicted. There's a couple surprises in there that we'll get to, but we're gonna start off with one of our favorite movies of the year, American Fiction, man. Shout out to Cord Jefferson. American Fiction won Best Adapted Screenplay. And what you think about this award going to American Fiction, and Cord's speech I thought was pretty good. So yeah, what you think about this?
I mean, truthfully, that was a shock. I definitely had said American Fiction will win that for several reasons. Number one, Oppenheimer just seemed to
Yeah.
showed up, and you were just like, yeah, this is gonna sweep everything. Outside of that, I thought that Barbie was probably gonna win one. If Barbie did win one, it would probably be adapted screenplay, since it wasn't thrown into the original screenplay category.
Real.
And then beyond that, like, Past Lives, shout out Dante. Like, sorry I couldn't make the pod today, but like, Past Lives was one kind of folks. No, was that original? Was that original? Or was that adapted?
Original.
Okay, never mind. So that was the other category. But well, definitely the first two at least. Didn't expect to either of those two. The other was definitely going to be one of those two. So American Fiction, when they announced that Corey Jackson got his diction, I'm like, this is a fever dream. Like, this is not actually happening.
Right.
So no, that was great. His speech when he got up there was incredible. Because I mean, he's saying the same thing that a lot of us movie folks have been saying for a while. Like, we don't need to see you spend a lower bag on a movie. I have interest movies. You know what I'm saying? I like Batman. The movies that are going to cost you a pretty hefty budget to finance. There's nothing wrong with a movie with a $10 million budget or a $20 million budget, and then giving us more movies and forcing us to, all right, cool, we're gonna really have to tell a story, make you connect with these characters. So yeah, incredible story for him to win that over the two Oppenheimer and Barbie.
On his first try too. That's crazy, man. First
exactly.
try.
And then
Yeah, man.
just like he said, the speech he gave was again incredible. So
Yeah, man. I'm happy for Cord. He preached about, giving people opportunities. He said, I don't know if his math was all the way correct. Actually, it might have been, because he had like $54 million movies, and I guess that equals 200 mil. Yeah, that's all right. I'm not no math major, but hey, shout out Cord Jefferson, man. Really looking forward to seeing what he does in the future.
Absolutely.
Maybe he goes back to TV. Maybe he does another movie, but he's got cachet now, man. He got Jeffrey Wright to the Oscars, man. He got Sterling K. Brown to the Oscars. Like, that's important stuff.
You beat Christopher Nolan for an Oscar.
Facts, man. That's
now.
yeah, exactly. So really love to see that from one of my favorite movies of the year. And yeah, it's just cool to see that the Academy liked it. You know what I'm saying? Just
Oh,
not even
absolutely.
like, oh, the Academy gets it right every time, but for them to see American Fiction and be like, I fuck with that. I feel like that kind of shows some progress, or either
Yeah,
that, or they just
growth.
didn't really get
Yeah.
it. Yeah, but yeah. Speaking of deserving first time winners, we got Cillian Murphy and Christopher Nolan winning their first Oscars. Man, now, like we knew Oppenheimer was gonna roll, but even with knowing what was gonna happen, man, it felt good to see two of my boys, get up there on that stage, man, for the first time. Like Cillian Murphy, what? That's
I was about to
crazy,
say,
yo.
I'm gonna let you ISO this because you know what I'm saying. This is the moment you wanted to see.
You feel
Tommy
me,
Shelby.
man? Like
Tommy
literally,
Shelby.
as soon as I saw the trailer for Oppenheimer, I was like, damn, Cillian Murphy's gonna win an Oscar. And damn sure, a year late, or however many months later, this
Yeah.
motherfucker won an Oscar, man. Like, and if you've seen Peaky Blinders, bro, you know this motherfucker been acting his ass off for a
Facts.
long time, bro. And like, not just play acting, like he's not just on TV having fun, like he's really in that
Going through it.
bag. Yeah,
Yes.
like Tommy Shelby is like right under Tony Soprano for me. Like it's that kind of role, like where
Yeah.
he's showing you everything. And so, man, I couldn't be happier for an Irishman that I don't know at all. So shout out to Cillian Murphy and Christopher Nolan, man. He's been cooking for so long. And like people been hating, and he's just been making so much money and so many great movies. Like he gave us The Dark Knight. Like what are we talking about here, bro? Like imagine
He
hating on
made
a man that gave us The Dark Knight and Memento and The Prestige and Tenet. Like, come on, B. Like he made blockbusters like art. You know what I'm saying? Or made art in the blockbusters. Like that's nutty, bro. Like shout out to that man. It feels like, he's kind of ascended into that upper echelon of like great directors. Like
absolutely.
Spielberg gave him the award. Like you can't write it any better than that. So shout out to Chris Nolan, man. Shout out to
I'll
Chris
also
Nolan.
add to the Cillian Murphy uh monologue. The fact is once he got on stage, like you could tell that he genuinely was like he's a pretty mild mannered kind of guy, pretty sober.
Yeah.
And he got up on the stage, you could tell that really meant something. Like, except like from the guys on stage, like just having that one on one on stage, he goes, I mean, what was it a big Kingsley was up there? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. So yeah, man, I think it was just like I said, one of the better award ceremonies. I also appreciate the fact that now I'm bringing past winners up to
Yeah, I was gonna ask
present.
you
Like,
about that.
yeah, outside of having a moment where you can have the moment to express yourself as the one person on stage, you get to see how your peers,
Yeah.
whether it's active or inactive, or how active or inactive, I guess, really feel about their performances and this specific performance. So that was really cool.
Yeah. I thought that was dope, but I do have like two notes. And like I know that they were trying to like make the show like move quicker and shorter, but I do
Yeah.
like seeing the clips of like, okay, this is why he's nominated. Like, like they show that when they show the clip,
Oh
are like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
well, they actually acting in the movie, and like, oh yeah, that's the scene right there. Like, I love seeing those scenes, or like just seeing which one they pick out of the movie. Whenever I've seen it, like, oh yeah, that was a great scene. And
Yeah.
then my other note was, I feel like for most of them, there was like some sort of connection between the person who was announcing their name and the actor that was up for the award, but some of them was just like, yeah, they are clearly reading. They don't know this motherfucker at all.
Not
Like,
for me. Forrest Whitaker, the stranger Forrest Whitaker, bro, he had no idea what was going on.
Forrest ain't know what the hell was going on, man. I think he called Rustin Justin at the end. He was talking about Coleman Domingo. He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
Justin paved the way or some shit. I'm like, nigga, it's Rustin, man. You don't know what the hell going on right now.
Just
But shout,
talking, just
shout
putting
out to
sentences
Forrest
together.
Whitaker. And then motherfucking Al Pacino at the end just came out there just wilding. You could tell, hey man, that man just woke up.
I wish you had no business being on that stage. We can talk about that later too. Man. Get these
Yeah,
old niggas out of here, man.
we'll get to Al, man. We'll get to Al. But another first time winner I wanted to shine some light on. Da'Vine Joy Randolph.
Absolutely.
Who she like swept the whole award season. She had just had supporting actress locked up. Holdovers was a great film. She was great in it. So shout out to Da'Vine. She was also in the Idol which got a bad rap.
She was also in what's my joint with Zoe Kravitz? It's on who?
Yeah, High Fidelity.
Alvin Gunner. Yeah.
Yep, she was in that. So, hey, man, Da'Vine, man, hopefully this is not the last time we see her at the Oscars.
You know.
She mentioned that in the speech. So, yeah, hopefully, she's made enough of a name for herself where, she continues working and we don't get any more like Taraji P. Henson type stories in the future, man. We gotta take care of these ladies for sure, man. Damn, we are talked about guys. All right, man. This is for Dante, man, who couldn't be with us to talk about the Oscars today because this man ain't even watched the Oscars. So
rewatch the Oscars as well.
Nice. I mean, like, come on, but Godzilla -1 won an Oscar, man. God damn it. I gotta apologize to Dante, man, because I was clowning Godzilla all year ever since he brought it up, man. They just won an Academy Award on my ass. So shout out to Dante for that. They won Best Visual Effects, which, I mean, it maybe could have gone to the creator, but I didn't see Godzilla, man. So I can't really say. So congrats to them people. I hope to see the Godzilla -1 team create a Star Wars movie because I ain't gonna lie, Dune is on their ass. So Disney, Lucasfilm, y'all got to tap in, man. Tap in to them Godzilla people and let's get a movie. Let's get a good movie because these kids about to be using the voice instead of the force. But hey, we'll get to that too.
I'm about to start saying walking school.
You feel me?
Saying walking to the bus stop.
But Past Lives, a movie that I think we all liked, but it went over. So we can kind of start talking about these movies that went over. Past Lives, Killers of the Flower Moon, Maestro. What do we think about these three movies not winning anything at all? And what that kind of means, I guess.
I mean, realistically, fortunately, I can't speak a little to these because I didn't see all the movies. But for one, Past Lives, good movie, great movie. I think the rewatchability is there. I think it was a very honest story. But realistically, the only thing I thought would have had a chance of winning might be Over Anatomy of a Fall for original screenplay. And again, I know I thought it was a dash street, but that just screenplay would seem like the only place where it would really fit and beat somebody out. So this song, it would have been a great story, but you're in things saying this year, short chance out this year right here.
Yeah.
And then as far as Maestro, like, love Bradley Cooper too. It's my guy. Another, you know what I'm saying, has all the charisma in the world. But again, stacked deck this year, bro. Like, you really had to come with it. I don't care if you print yourself 3 times to be behind the camera on stage doing this and whatever you gotta do, that just wasn't happening, brother. Great movie. I particularly like Carey Mulligan's her character here. She obviously played Lady's wife or
she was great,
partner in the movie. But I just didn't see either of those two winning much anything coming in the situation. But Killers, that's where it feels disrespectful. Like, this is probably biased. Top 2, 3, 4, 5 director in the history of cinema. So
absolutely.
the fact that he goes over again is the part that like bugs me. The fact that
0 for 10 for the third time. That's nasty. That's nasty.
Martin Scorsese has
go ahead.
one Oscar. One. I mean, I'm holding weight on this, but I definitely thought Killers will win Best Lead Actress. I definitely thought that he had a shot, maybe. My fingers crossed for winning Best Director. Like, it's more so as a go ahead, obviously sweep everything else, but we'll give this to you as the safe Martin Scorsese. Kind of like a lifetime achievement award type thing, because again, he has one Oscar. And we don't know how many more times he's going to be, you know what I'm saying, competing at the Oscar. So the fact that this should be his last opportunity, he's just ahead of one, strange to me. But that's the Academy, I guess.
That's the Academy, I guess, man. And it's crazy that that Killers went 0 for 10. First of all, I want to shout out to the Osage dancers and drummers that performed. That shit was hard. That shit really gave the show like a little extra boost, some flavor in there. They had it shot from the overhead just like it was in a movie.
Damn,
That
he
shit
working
was
through the crowd. It was
yeah, that shit was
Yeah.
fire, man. Good standing ovation. I love to see some cultural moments in the show, like the Oscars or the Grammys or something like that. But yeah, man, there was Killers. I wasn't really expecting Killers to win much, except for Best Actress, which we can get to in a second. But to go, like, you can't let Marty Scorsese go 0 for 3 times. You just can't, bro. That's wild. That's actually wild. And I know he has one Best Director. He probably could have a few more if we were really being serious. But if you think about the movies that went 0 for, you got Killers of the Flower Moon, Gangs of New York, and The Irishman. Like, really, bro? Like, he had Daniel Day-Lewis, and he didn't win. Like, what we doing, bro? Like, Daniel Day-Lewis and Leo going head to head as rival gang leaders, and nothing. Like, all right. And I'm not even the biggest fan of that movie, but like, if you're not,
Neither.
they love Daniel Day-Lewis, and I guess they do. Do they love Leo? Maybe not, but
hey, we can say that for another pod because I gotta riff off that one too.
Facts. But yeah, I mean, shit, I might as well. Oh, actually, man, let's go ahead and talk about Maestro first. But we need to free Bradley Cooper. I don't know who we is. We is the Academy, or we as the movie-going public, but we need to free Bradley Cooper of his incessant need. He feels like he just has to do the absolute most. And some people say he's overacting or whatever. I think he's just like really committed, and like he's committed to the bit. He's really going all in. But what Bradley Cooper needs to realize is that going all in just makes you tired. That's it, bro. Because when you got to sit there with your mom and go, oh, for whatever, after you were a man at 3 different ages, you directed, you wrote, you starred, and this is like the 3rd time he's done this shit now.
I was just about to say
nothing.
He's the next. I mean, no, I don't say Nick Scorsese, but I'm pretty sure Bradley Cooper's like 0 for 15 on Oscars.
And everybody acknowledges that he's nice. Everybody knows it. Like, this nigga performed. This nigga sang like a real ballad with Lady Gaga at the Oscars. Like, Ryan Gosling was chilling. He was just having a good time.
This
motherfucker was on the piano. Like, stop playing with this guy, bro. The Oscars really got to stop disrespecting this man at some point. And it's gonna be some role where he's just playing some down on his luck cop or detective or like football coach or some shit in like 10 years.
Broken father. Watch.
Yeah, it's just
give him a dad role. He'll have like $2 or something. He'll just be a broken man, and they'll give it to him.
Yeah, a broken man. They're gonna give it to him over a black man.
over
Jimmy Kimmel. Hey, facts. It's gonna be nasty when he does finally get one for when he doesn't deserve it. But I mean, that's just how these things work out, I guess. But speaking of not deserving shit, Poor Things, man. Poor Things.
All right. So
I didn't even want to get on the Poor Things is overrated train, bro. I really didn't.
Oh, nigga,
here we are.
I'm ready.
Yeah, here we are, man.
Nigga, I might log in a Letterboxd the moment we get off here and drop it to 7. 3.5 stars. That's how I'm what's about this.
You feel me? All right, so let me just paint a picture for you real quick, man. You're Lily Gladstone, and you are chosen to be in a Martin Scorsese film with Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio. And this film is about how your people, your actual Native American people, ancestors, were heinously executed one by one and had their land and wealth stolen one by one. By men who had taken their hands in marriage. Literally by the people who were supposed to love them the most. and you play this role, so much sadness, but yet love and hope that the man that you love is not the one that's killing you. And so much guilt because you're the one that brought this upon your whole family. And you play this role knowing that people in your own community are going to say, man, we didn't fuck with that. Knowing how people will react. Knowing that people will say, oh, that shit was too long. Knowing that people will react the way, knowing that you might get hold at the Oscars. And you still do that because the story needed to be told. And then you get told that your performance wasn't enough. It wasn't brave enough because you didn't get naked. All right, man. Emma Stone, I love you. I appreciate you.
We got other pods like no matter we praise you, like yeah, there's Margot, like there's
Yeah.
she's 35 with like what, 2 Oscars, 4 nominations. Like
Yeah, that's just good. She's up there. She's stamped for sure. But come on now, poor things.
But yeah,
Barbie was better. Like you gonna tell, all right, you got naked. Congratulations, girl. You a size 1. All right, and that's not. It's women on Instagram that's naked for way less than you took in Poor Things, and they not being called brave at all. So what we really doing right now, bro? You can get this education on Instagram right now. That's what Poor Things was about. If we being real, it's supposed to be some type of feminist movie, but it's made by a man. Hold up now. And Greta Gerwig wasn't nominated? All right, hey, man, maybe I said too much. Man.
realistically, I think if you compare notes on themes and character arcs throughout the movies, Barbie, Poor Things side by side. I mean, I'm not gonna say 1-for-1 matches, but it's gonna be about you. You're getting a high. You're getting a B plus. You know what I'm saying? You're pretty high up on the scale out of 100. So,
Bro, literally, Gerard Carmichael is the weird Barbie, bro. It's the same. It's
like
literally the same character.
You can really match character arcs, like character for character, throughout these movies. And I mean, I guess it's a preference. And yes, I completely understand that there's a certain niche movie cinephile or like moviegoer who just generally sees that as more artistic. But like, no one can make another Barbie. Realistic. Greta Gerwig made a 1-for-1 movie. You're not making other movies. Do I think Poor Things is in that same vein? Yeah. But you've seen similar
it's Frankenstein.
similar movies. Yeah,
Frankenstein.
You know what I mean? Like you've seen that before. Maybe not it's like was it the chicken with the head or the alligator from like that was a little hard. But
yeah,
if you see Yorgos Lanthimos movies before, Lobster, The Favorite, Killing of the Sacred Deer, great movie. But I mean, this was just another one along that line. I feel like this one is not saying that they didn't deserve several of the Oscars that they did win on Sunday, but realistically, this was not it. This just wasn't the one.
It wasn't, bro. It wasn't. And this is 2 years in a row. Last year, they gave it to Michelle Yeoh over Cate Blanchett and Tar, and I'm gonna keep it a bean. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. That shit is a 7 out of 10 movie, bro. That shit is, if that.
Disagree, but
have you seen it since?
Yeah, I watched it on Netflix.
Man, that shit is whack to me, man. I don't give a fuck. But
hey, Cate Blanchett fan.
Look, literally, as soon as I just got over the Cate Blanchett thing because I thought Lily was gonna win.
Fair enough.
But man, this Lily Gladstone shit, man. Hey, look, that shit hurt. You had a chance to make history. First Native American woman to ever win Best Actress, and you just give it to Emma Stone because she got naked. I guess, man.
Or give me something other than brave performance, because that's what I'm gonna point to. You know what I'm saying? Like, realistically, what did she do? So, like, she took back her. I don't know. I really don't know what I don't say I didn't get the theme. I didn't understand the movie, but like, what about it was so brave that it's like that's the selling point for making her performance the best lead performance by an actress. Like, I'm
Yeah,
asking
man.
because I mean, if you're gonna say it's brave, like where along the line did she do something so great that was like made you pivot and say, "That's it. Yeah, this is a performance."
Literally, it's like this Yorgos. Like literally, it's a man-made film. Men made this film. Like, how feminist can it be if it's a man-driven film? That's all I want to fucking say. Especially when Barbie is right there, and Barbie only wins the Billie Eilish Song Award, which Billie Eilish has the same amount of Oscars as Denzel Washington now, which is okay.
Uh-huh.
And I like Billy. I like Billy and Phineas, but I mean, shit. 3-6 Mafia got an Oscar, so what the fuck we even talking about, man?
This is not the same Oscars as Monster City. That's just like crawling to my dying day.
Oh man, that shit's fucking nutty, man. That's just fucking nutty. But shit, we got anything else on the Oscars? You got any more bones to pick or ISOs to call?
No, I think it was Jimmy Kimmel did his job. It was very concise, so I do appreciate that. He stuck to a very, very tight window.
Hey, actually, no. Let's talk about Al, man, because you know they usually like bring out somebody like old and like historic or not historic, but like an icon, like a cinema icon to present the Best Picture award. But hey, man, it's time to look Al. I mean, he's Al Pacino. You never know what you're gonna get from that motherfucker anyway. But that shit was just funny, bro. Where's Denzel, bro? Get Denzel to do that shit, man. Like,
realistically, when I say get these old niggas out of here, like part of the reason is certainly because it just looks bad. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, we do want some new blood, but like, it really just comes down to the fact that you're making these guys. These are people we look up to. You know what I'm saying? You got Al Pacino up here. You sit here thinking like, damn, is he ever gonna be in a movie again?
Right,
is Al good? You know what I'm saying? Like, he looks senile. He looks unwell. My card says Oppenheimer.
My eyes say Oppenheimer.
Like, what? Like,
you ain't gonna announce the nominees or nothing. Damn, dog. I should just took the air out the room.
Just let it fly. But I don't know if it's like a homie thing, like, because De Niro said in the crowd looking at his dog. De Niro, another dude, not really smiling at all. Big Al came on stage, smiling, like having a good time.
Yeah, hey, De Niro old as shit too, man.
Agreed that De Niro's in movies, he put them together. I saw an interview today. I saw an interview on his there yesterday. I saw him with doing Kimmel. He went up there and was like shitting on Trump, but like he could afford units. He could put words together and get like sharp thoughts. So
yeah, he still got a little juice.
But can we say that about Al? Don't know.
Al's cooked, man. Yeah, that's not Tony Montana anymore. I'll say that. But yeah, I think we can wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Y'all keep it locked to Man Gossip because we hitting y'all with content now. We back on that shit for real, man. I promise. We got Avatar: The Last Airbender live action review coming to you this week. Be on the lookout for that. That's going to be a very heated discussion. I can promise you that.
We gotta run Dune back.
Dune. We got Dune Part 2 coming later this week. We about to drop 3 pods in a week. Just like that. What's the Instagram content? Go follow man_gossip. That's MAN_GOSSIP because some of y'all can't spell. Until next time, it's KP.
Thomas, aka Scotty Touré.
And yeah, keep on watching, keep on hating. We out.